Looks a bit soapy, so it'll probably all come off. G'day, we've got a heavy duty shower clean here. Right, it's mostly soap scum. I actually cleaned this shower 3 months ago before these tents moved in, so I do actually know that this was clean, and I know that it hasn't been cleaned in 3 months, but 3 months isn't too bad. So there's a little bit of mold in the grout that I've got to deal with. There's some colouring in the grout. I don't need bleach for that, but I will need some just for a little bit of the mold to get rid of some of the stains. This will be mostly cleaned on the inside with shower power gel. I'll show you how I do that. I've got a few other scrubbing brushes and things like that. And I've got to clean the outside of the glass first. Because it's a heavy duty clean, if I clean the outside and then when I'm scrubbing on the inside, if I see anything, I know it's on the inside, I'm going to have to try harder and scrub harder to get rid of it. The other thing I will need is I need my ladder, because this is a really high one and I have to get all the tiles at the top, and I also have to get to that very high, beautiful shower head. Alright, so I'm going to get stuck in. Now, if I don't have to use bleach, I usually won't use bleach, but there are situations where I do need to use it. The big difference is I'm not going to clean this whole shower using bleach because I don't need to. In fact, I've never really needed to. The only time it's good to use bleach is when there are mold stains in the actual grout itself. Anything else is going to wash the mold away pretty much, but quite often you're going to leave a mold stain, and we need this thing to look perfect, so I've got to get rid of those. So I'll sort of preempt it, and I'll just put a little bit on. So instead of spraying a whole bunch everywhere, I don't care which one you use, by the way, as long as it's thick. So when I do that, it doesn't go down the drain, right? And it's sitting there, it's ready to go. And there's a bucket, it's got water in it, it's got my trusty brush in it, and I've also got a toothbrush just for the finer areas. So all I'm going to do is just dab it in that. I'm only going to cover the bits where I can see some mold, right? Most of this orange stuff, that's going to come out anyway, so I don't really have to worry about that. So the brush will help you for these little bits down the bottom. Now I'm really just looking for those mold spots. I know the rest will come out with whatever I decide to clean the shower. So I'll just get to a couple of little edges, a couple of corners, the handy for the toothbrush just to clear those. And then we'll get to cleaning this whole shower, but it's probably the first thing I'll do. Okay, so I've done all the bleach now, and the good thing about this is I don't have a massive bleach smell now, right? The bathroom's fine, I don't have to open all the windows and get crazy because I didn't need to use bleach in any real weird way, right? So that's why I like the thick one. You don't spray it in the air and make it bad for yourself and everything. You just use it in the very, very minor parts you need it, and then you find that everything else will come up good. Now we do the outside of the glass first. I just wash it, same as the window really. So it's dishwashing liquid in water, wet microfiber cloth, we'll squeegee it, give it a dry. I'll get stuck in and do that. Do the top of the frame while you're at it. Alright, so the outside's done, now we get stuck into the inside. And when I'm using shower power as a gel, I just sort of figure 8 squirt it on everything, and then we'll spread it around a bit after, so really simple. I like doing this because I don't like having a whole bunch of sprays in the air, so I do prefer the gel for that reason. They've got a spray on as well. It's covering everything, but now I need to spread it out and just get it working. Right? So I usually just get a bucket of water and a non-stretch scour, right? And just spread it around for starters. So I'm scrubbing a little bit, it's not that serious, but just get it all out there. Definitely better if you use a bit of water. So I do like to let it sit sometimes, but it's only going to sit as long as it takes me to come back around to this spot. This is heavy duty, so I will scrub a little bit more than I normally do. But otherwise I can usually just get a quick brush and give it a quick scrub and a rinse. So we'll get stuck into this a little bit, but first I just need to spread everything else around the rest of the shower. And then I'll also rub some of it into the grout as well with a brush. Give into it. You want to make sure you get all these things as well. Everything's covered in soap. Whilst you're spreading it all around, you really want to get the chrome areas. This is really good for chrome. You get a lot of stuff off. It looks really nice, but not scratched out, perfectly fine. Give it a decent rub, especially on the tap. Alright, so do all the pieces. So now that I've spread it all around with the non-scratch jar, I just need to get stuck into the grout. Look, it doesn't take much to clean grout. It's not, granted, I've seen some really bad stuff. That didn't take much. This one's easy. Most of them will be easy. If it's just soap scum that's in there, it's perfectly fine as well. If it's yellow, you'll be fine. You'll get it all out of anything. But just a wet brush. And all you're doing is just scrubbing the grout. I'm not going crazy. You don't have to do this super heavy. Okay, all the top totally done. Now we go back there. Get rid of the ladder. Now I'm going to scrub the glass. Scrub the glass. Needs a little more heavy duty. Extra. Really good with the handle, by the way. I'm just going to wet them a little bit. Often it makes scrubbing easier. Remember to make sure this one's set up. There you are. Cool. Before I rinse it, you like to go over the chrome areas just with the microfiber cloth. Alright, time to go in. Rinse this place. Again. Once that's done, take your gear out, grab a squeegee, you squeegee the tiles, squeegee the glass, floor, and we're going to dry it on. That's right finish. I'm soaking. Now, when you're drying it, dry the glass first, because you want the cloth to be in the best condition it can while it does that. That way you won't leave any streaks. Then go for the chrome areas, and then do the tiles and finish with the floor, because you need to dry the floor. So we'll get stuck in and do all of that. Just finish these off. These are the bits that came up the bottom of the shower door. I gave them a really good scrub with the brush earlier. Just make sure there's no soapiness in there because it comes up on the screen. Fiddly little buggers. Shower done. Feel like I've had a shower too. Okay, so it's all finished. I'll give you a nice close-up for it, and you'll see what we're dealing with. But as I said before, there's going to be hard water staining. I already knew that with this shower. It looks a lot better than it did before. Okay. Well, that looks a lot better. Well, the grout is now nice and clean. It's come up nice.
There you have it. If you think this video is good stuff, please tap the like button and share it with your friends. If you have a question or you just want to say hi, whack it in the comments below and I'll get to them ASAP.
And squeegee. It's fine. It's slow. You can hear there are some mole spots in there. I'll show you what they are. Let's get stuck in.
I'd love you to join me on this journey. Just tap on that face with the green circle to subscribe. That way, when you need good cleaning advice, it'll be easy to find. Here's a couple more videos to check out. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your cleaning.